and welcome to the Global Fashion Workshop channel. I remind you that we release a new video 3 times a week. It's a one-piece sleeve with a side panel. We have already cut it with you. Natasha is helping me now. Before we start basting, I want to say a few words. Pay attention because the pattern and attaching are not easy. That's why we show you the whole process from beginning to end. We made an ordinary blouse, but we changed the sleeves on it. We basted the seams on the sleeves behind the camera. Here they are. We have already basted here. Now we're going to baste the blouse. Let's look at Natasha. She's drawing the dart. I'm basting the back bodice on the center back. I put the pattern away. We begin with the darts. Be careful because the design is complicated. Natasha transfers the dart from the one side to the other. I hope we'll baste and fit the blouse today.
Мы очень надеемся сегодня сметать и примерить.
Natasha is working with the bust darts. Do you see how it's pinned? I'm working with the shoulder darts. I transfer the one side to another using pins. How did we live without pens? How? Especially without thermo pens. It's convenient. You can draw whatever you want. You just iron the fabric and the lines disappear. But let me warn you, after you have purchased the pen, check it please before you come home. Because so many times I have bought pens and they're regular, not thermo. That's why buy a pen, check it, and then use it.
Поэтому купили, пришли домой, проверили хорошенько, и тогда только начинаете уже смело рисовать на ткани.
Natasha is working with the bust darts. I'm working with the shoulder darts. The print looks perfect. Look, the white is here and the pattern is on the center front. Gorgeous. I continue to baste the shoulder seams. So, I take the sides of the front block and pin the waist to the waist. This is our side. It has such angle. This angle should go here to the cut. The waistline should match with the waistline. I baste the side. It's important to remember the order in assembling the blouse. Yes, the seam is 1 centimeter. So, there are 4 sides. This is the side. This is the side. Look, we cut the end here. Now I need to accurately pin here to this top point. Don't pull it because the bust circumference is included here. Do you see from this point? Then turn it and sew 2 more centimeters here. We don't need to sew it in the underarm. Let's do it. Let's show you the one side and continue our work.
Сейчас на примере одного бачка покажем и будем дальше работать.
Pay your attention. Don't mix the front side and the back side. If you mix them, they won't fit. They have different shapes. We pin the side to the angle. This point should not reach the angle, about 1 centimeter. If you draw the angle on the side, it doesn't reach 1 centimeter to the top and to the sides.
Если на бачке нарисовать вот этот уголок, вот так, смотрите.
This point should go to here, near this slit. This slit was placed in the basic. Look.
Вот прямо около разрезика. Вот этого разрезика, который у нас вот тут разрезик в самой основе.
Look, here, just above. So let's baste it and show it. Don't turn here and sew all the way to the end. This design is unusual. As I said earlier, it's complicated. I want to show you. Let's see. Turn it out, please, with small stitches. Show the blouse from both sides. Look here carefully. The 4 angles will be made the same way. Take a look here. Show the front part, please. Yes, good. Can you see it? Same thing with the second side. Same thing with the second side. Take a look here, please. I basted the one side of the back. Do you see it here? I think if you are careful, you'll do everything right. Pay attention, please. Natasha and I basted the two sides to the front. Natasha basted the bust dart and the sides. Look at them. You'll baste them the same way, to the angle and in the opposite direction. So the front is ready except this bottom part of the armhole. Same thing on the back. Now, Natasha, fold the front to the front and connect those seams, those top seams. They are the shoulder and the sleeves. We're going to baste those seams. After we baste here, we'll continue our work. The design is complicated. Be careful. Let's baste one seam in front of the camera and the other behind the camera, because if we don't show you how to assemble it, it'll be hard to understand. Natasha pinned the shoulder and the sleeve and is basting them. Pay attention, the bust and the shoulder darts. I baste the sides to the angle and a little to the bottom part of the armhole, about 2.5 centimeters, no more. Next, turn, stop, and keep it. Pin the shoulders. If the seam doesn't match while fitting, a little, about 1 millimeter, won't matter. The important thing is I'll loosen and correct and attach the details once again, and so on. You don't have to try to match here millimeter by millimeter yet. We'll take it apart. The sleeve is a little wide at the bottom, but I don't know. Maybe we can leave it like that. If you've seen the first part of drafting the one-piece sleeve with a side panel, it'll be a continuation of that lesson. Last year, I promised to my dear subscribers that I would release videos of complicated garments. I keep my promises. I always keep my promises. We assemble the second sleeve the same way. The shoulder and the top part of the sleeve were assembled. There's nothing here yet. It's opened on the level of the angle, which we ended. Now we're basting the inside sleeve, the inside seam of the sleeve and the side seam, everything by 1.5 centimeters. We're just basting parts together now. We don't put the seam into the seam, we're just basting. We aren't ironing the blouse. When we take the details apart, it'll be pinned ideal from seam to seam. We're just preparing the blouse for fitting. I think it'll be soon. There's only one inside seam, the side and a little piece here. Natasha is basting the inside seam of the sleeve. We'll baste it together so you don't get confused. We like to baste it together. In this order, as we are showing, you will assemble a similar design. The side seam. We baste the side seam by 1.5 centimeters.
Боковой шов сметываем тоже 1,5.
We didn't have to baste it in front of the camera. We could baste it behind and try it on, but we should teach you to baste correctly. That's why we show it to you. Let's finish basting the side seam. This is our side seam. I can't wait to try the blouse on. Natasha, please baste it faster. I can't wait. When we did this pattern on drafting, I thought we should use it. Sometimes we make a pattern and lose it later. I've got a black dress in the same pattern. It's stylish and I like it. Maybe you have seen it. It has gray stitching. Look here. We connect the Look here, we connect the inside part of the sleeve. We connect the side seam. This is the bottom part of the armhole to that point where we finished basting. Connect this bottom part of the armhole. Everything is matching here. Let's baste it.
Очень хорошо.
Good. So I'm going to try it on. Let's turn it out. Take a look here. Let's show it in the front, from the front side and from the inside. Look, the side seam and the inside seam of the sleeve don't match in the bottom part of the armhole. That's why we did this inside part at least. Turn it inside out. Oh my God, I'll look perfect. This is our blouse. I'm trying it on. It was a good idea to use cotton for this blouse. I can combine it with a black skirt or black jeans. When I show you the review of the finished garment, I'll try the blouse on with the gray skirt. It'll be my new outfit. I think we should raise the dart a little because this fabric lays a little different than the other fabrics. Look at the basted side, right here. This is the back block. I thought the sleeves would be wide here for me, but it's perfect, so I don't make them too tight. It's better to cut them off later. My favorite 3/4 length sleeve and side panel. It fits well. I'll raise the dart a little, about 1.5 centimeters. This is a completely new outfit for me. We started from the drafting to cutting, basting, and fitting the finished garment. This is my new blouse. It's finished. I like it so much. It's time to say goodbye. We're glad you stayed with us. Click the like button and share our videos in social media and subscribe to our channel. Don't be lazy. Make new garments with our tutorials. Choose garments that fit you well. You can watch different videos, but always try to get useful information. Thank you for watching. All the best from Irina Paukshte and the rest of our team.